Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea. This is
Crypto Kip. Guys, we are at Consensus. We are live, and what a day. What a day, guys. We got our badges. We're all checked in. Been hanging out with Oscar Ramos, Zach Humphreys, Austin Hilton. Great speakers today. Very excited. Who are you probably most looking forward to seeing here today?
I really want to see Robert F. Kennedy Jr. speak.
Yeah.
I think that'll be really fascinating to see how, well, something that I've really noticed, let's take it back a second. Ever since the big presidential candidates have come out and started talking about crypto and made it an issue, it's like a snap of a finger and everybody is focusing on crypto. I'm very curious to see what a presidential candidate has to say in an actual sit down to talk about crypto. I'm very curious to see what he has to say. But I do want to emphasize what we talked about in the title of this video. Pepe.
So, the SHIBA Inu dog, okay, that created the Dogecoin meme originally,
Sure,
has passed away. Greedy Panda, welcome. Yes, that is in fact
good to see you.
Black Sea. Here we are. We're doing it, guys. We are live. But it is undeniable that everybody's talking about the frog versus the dog.
Yeah.
Now the dog is literally dead. Okay, literally, the dog that inspired the Shiba Inu meme. It is sad. Rest in peace, Shiba Inu dog. I don't know what the dog's name was, but it's the dog that inspired Dogecoin. And yeah, Dogecoin dog rip. It's sad. But is this like a perfect storm for Pepe?
I will say that I think that every single cycle there is a chosen one, if you will, when it comes to meme coins. First was Dogecoin, followed not long after that was Shiba Inu, kind of in the same cycle, but they became chosen ones. And I do think that Pepe is really starting to embody that chosen one because, I mean, $7 billion.
$7 billion market cap right now.
It's
and
crazy.
A lot of people, okay, so if it goes to the market cap of Shiba Inu, we've got, 2x, 3x, I think, from here.
Yeah, to about 40 billion, let's say.
If
40 billion.
Takes the market cap of Dogecoin, and the Dogecoin previous all-time high, I think it got up to 80 billion. And so, could we see a 10x ahead?
I think yes, and I will even say that Pepe is a meme that garners a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And I think a lot more people that aren't in the cryptocurrency space know what Pepe is.
Yeah.
People that aren't in the crypto space don't know necessarily what Shiba Inu is. Well, I was going to say Dogecoin, but especially Shiba Inu. They don't really know what that is. It's not a meme. Pepe is the meme.
It's a crypto meme, but
meme.
It's not. I see what you're saying. Like, because Pepe was more of like this 4chan internet chat meme. And here's the other one that, not a lot of people are talking about. So we got these crazy ads that are happening here in Austin. Absolutely wild. You got Jamie Dimon and everybody coming up on these billboards all the time. This whole town is overran by crypto people right now.
Yes.
But here's something about Pepe that I don't see a lot of people kind of drawing a distinction between. So a lot of people wanted Pepe to get listed on Coinbase. Okay, and that's still the case. There's a lot of people that want Pepe coin to get listed on Coinbase. So that didn't happen. And one of the reasons that it didn't happen is because for a period of time, people were calling it a controversial meme.
Yeah.
Right?
I will say that I think that was not only a hit piece, but I think that had a lot to do with where the overall regulation and government scrutiny was on the cryptocurrency space at the time. And like I said, guys, I'm so excited to see Robert Kennedy speak because they got the green light. A light switch has flipped.
And that's huge. But the origins of the Pepe meme did come from 4chan.
Sure.
And if you look at the Pepe meme, the frog is wearing a hat.
Yes.
Okay.
The frog is wearing a hat.
And that hat is make memes made great again, I think is what it is.
Yes.
Which is obviously tied to Trump, right? So that was something that I think held it back.
I agree.
And now that it's not just him talking about crypto, now we've got all of a sudden
It's a political issue.
everybody, all three candidates, all of them talking about it.
Yes.
It's not just a focus on that anymore. And I think that there's also going to be that movement behind him that's going to kind of bring some fuel to that. I think that there's more of a green light behind pro-crypto candidates in general. And I think that maybe now that it's so big, Coinbase is just going to have to look past that.
I mean, let's be honest here. Coinbase is a business, and they want to make money. And how are they going to make money? They're going to onboard coins that people want to trade. People want to trade the memes. Come on, this is a meme coin cycle.
Yeah.
How are you going to have meme coins and not have Pepe on there? Especially, I would say it's the third largest meme coin. It is the third largest meme coin.
It is. I think it's the third largest meme coin right now.
$7 billion market cap, in my opinion, is not proof of time, but I will say that it has broken out of that $1 billion meme coin club, and now it is multi-billion. And honestly, guys, $7 billion, why is it not going to go to $10 billion? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, 10 billion's in the cards. The question is like 70 billion in the cards in my mind, and the answer is like maybe. And we go back to 2023 summer where Pepe kind of came up and like redeemed the crypto market in the middle of a bear market. That was significant. I even had a Pepe coin, the Pepe frog, as my background because I was a Pepe bull. I did some videos about Pepe, and I held a lot of Pepe. And here's the truth, guys. To have the ability to diamond hand a meme like Pepe or Shiba Inu from the early days, unfortunately for me, I can say I had enough Pepe. I had enough Shiba Inu at one point in time.
It's extremely difficult. It's extremely, extremely difficult.
I could have made millions on those alone.
Yes.
And I didn't. And the truth is a lot of us aren't going to do that. And I'm seeing in the chat Greedy Panda saying Andy and Brett still huge potential. I don't know what Andy is, but I do know what Brett is. Let's talk about Brett real quick. So
yes,
we haven't been getting into the base chain.
Yes, I want to talk about the base chain because I think that there's a lot of opportunities, and I think that right now, if you want to speak in cliches, you should strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah.
And I think that right now the base chain is new, and I think that the meme coins on the base chain is new as well. And I think there's a lot of opportunity there, especially like I said, we are in a hyper meme coin cycle. The memes have been running since the bottom of the bear market to where we are right now. And we've never seen that before. We've never seen that before where it's just constant. And I think that there's a massive opportunity on the base chain. I think that Brett is a good thing. I'm curious to see how that develops.
It's under $1 billion market cap right now. Mm-hmm. And we see, I think there's been like maybe 7 memes in the history that have gone to $1 billion, right? Something like that. And where does the base chain come from, right? Who is behind base chain, right?
Coinbase.
What is Coinbase? The largest crypto exchange, literally right out front. We've got everybody, Oscar Ramos, we've got Zach Humphreys. They're all hanging out right here. We're going to meet up with them in a bit. I think we're going to go grab some lunch, but we've been talking with them a little bit more about the base chain and everything going on right now, and
everybody agrees it's a huge opportunity and we should be focusing on it because it's new.
Yeah.
And Coinbase wants to succeed. Coinbase wants to beat out Binance and crypto.com.
Yep.
It's something that can't be scoffed at. It's something that should be looked into, and we should be looking at the opportunities that are on the base chain, especially when it comes to Brett and the other meme coins.
Yeah, and earlier we were talking with Zach, and Zach made a great point, and it was actually one that I hadn't thought of. And if base chain is going to be the big thing, and Brett is the big meme on base. Why wouldn't they list it on Coinbase, right? So I don't own any. I don't own any Brett. I know at one point it got flooded a little bit. But there's a lot more research that we're going to certainly have to do on that one. And then I saw in the chat as well, somebody was talking about Dog. That thing's hitting all-time highs right now. The Dog token, the Rune coin, right?
I saw that.
Bought the Rune Stone, got the airdrop for the Dog token. You guys are familiar with that. That thing's going to the moon right now. I'm just holding whatever my airdrop was. I didn't buy any more, but
you can't buy all the memes. You
can't buy all the memes.
You can't buy them all. You got to be very, very calculated when it comes to meme coins. Otherwise, you're going to spread yourself out too thin, and you're not going to be able to catch all of them. You need to catch some of them, but if you really dilute yourself, it is a very, very slippery slope.
But there is an argument to be made to, okay, so let's just talk about, I know I'm bouncing around here, but Cronos is an example. At one point, I held like 10 or 12 memes on Cronos. At this point, I hold 2, and, it's almost kind of like I want to pick one, but I'm holding 2. We'll see what happens. I'm very in-depth in the Chrono space. But there's almost, don't dilute yourself too much, right, in a variety of tokens. But there is something to be said about having a foot in the door in the ecosystems that you believe in and picking maybe the best one. So Dog as a meme on Bitcoin, right, via runes, I'm excited about that one. Maybe Crow with Knife or Mary, right, on Cronos. Like, those are the 2 big ones. So, you pick whatever you need to pick there. And maybe one of those is one of the big memes. Or Corgi AI, right, on Cronos. We look at Base, and now we're talking about Brett. Or Solana, Dog with Hat, or Bonk, right? And so you can kind of look at all these on Ethereum. Well, SHIBA Inu, right? Yeah, SHIBA Inu on Ethereum, right?
Pepe.
And Pepe. And so let's talk about SHIBA Inu. We talked a lot about Pepe at the beginning of this, but SHIBA Inu, though the dog has passed away, Dogecoin and SHIBA Inu.
It's proven the test of time. It's proven the test of time. Dogecoin is on a different level just because you have Elon Musk basically promoting it. And I think he feels obligated to promote it in a way because he owns so much of the supply, which is a strange variable to think about. When it comes to SHIBA Inu, they're actually building things. They actually have their own swap. They have actual... They actually have an agenda. It's not just a meme coin.
Shibarium, it's live, it's real.
Yeah.
And it was just a meme to start.
Yes. I want to pivot here a little bit.
600K Bitcoin?
$600,000 Bitcoin. What do you think the high of this bull market cycle will be, and when do you think it will be? I know that's such a tough question to answer, but I'm very curious on what you think. And obviously, not financial advice. It's extremely, extremely difficult to call price targets that are far, far away. A lot can happen. Tomorrow, the United States government could say, guys, we're buying 1% of the supply of Bitcoin every single month. The next thing you know, Bitcoin is worth $10 million. So I'm curious. Off of that, give me a broad idea of where you think we can reach this bull market cycle and when.
$30 billion Bitcoin, right? Greedy Panda in the chat's all giddy and excited, and I'm with you about a 600K Bitcoin. Here's the deal. I believe that the overall market cap of cryptocurrency, again, every presidential candidate that's worth a conversation in this election, whether it's an independent, a Republican, or a Democrat, what are they bullish on all of a sudden? Crypto. We've got literally people wearing masks at this conference making fun of Jamie Dimon's statements, anti-crypto
his
statements.
Position on crypto,
It's the CEO of one of the largest banks in the world. You have people that have just gotten it wrong time and time again, people that hated crypto that just flipped bullish, and politicians, thought leaders, right? Famous investors, except Warren Buffett has not flipped bullish. I think, unfortunately, by the time, I don't think he's ever going to flip bullish in his lifetime, and he's, he's an old guy.
It goes against too many of his investments.
Charlie Munger, he's no longer here, and he never even considered giving a chance, and Warren Buffett's probably not going to either. But that is the old guard. getting replaced by the new guard. And you've got now all the politicians flipping so that they can maintain their power, whether it's a Senate seat or a House seat or whatever it is. And now major institutions like BlackRock turn and they say it's trash, and now all of a sudden they're buying their own ETFs with their funds.
It's the best thing since gold.
So and gold. Mm-hmm. So gold is a $13 trillion market cap, maybe even 14 right now. Why wouldn't Bitcoin flip gold one day? Could it happen in this bull market? It might, but let's just say it doesn't. Mm-hmm. If we see Bitcoin is at a $1.3 trillion market cap right now. Let's say that Bitcoin gets to half of what gold is.
Okay.
You're talking about a $5 or $6 trillion market cap.
Yeah.
For Bitcoin.
It's a big market cap.
And you're talking about a $250,000 Bitcoin at that point. Mm-hmm. Guys, now that we've got the largest institutions in the world, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Vanguard fired their CEO because they didn't want to talk about Bitcoin and they hired a new pro-Bitcoin CEO. These are the largest money managers in the world. We're at this conference right now, and people are talking about real world assets and how much money is potentially going to come into this space. And I saw the number quadrillion today. So I saw the number quadrillion today. I don't even think there's quadrillion dollars. I didn't know that there was quadrillion dollars in the world, but maybe they're talking about like leveraged assets and things like this. But I don't think we have any idea as to the potential upside of what this thing really is. You got people talking about $1 million Bitcoin. That's a nice, easy number for us to think about. Mm-hmm. But I think a very logical number is $600,000 easily. And maybe not this bull run, right? I think easily $200,000. I really am increasingly over the last month with all the news we've seen. $200,000 is starting to look really easy in my mind.
I want to give you my opinion on where I think we could be, all right? I think that the next couple months are the most important months of this crypto cycle, this entire cycle for the next 4 years. I think these next couple months are extremely important, the most important. Because, in my opinion, if we start to make our way to the upside sooner rather than later, we start to go to, say, $80,000, $90,000 before the fall, before August, before September, then in my opinion, I think it's going to really cut the bull market short. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I think it will catch a lot of people off guard. I think that will probably reach somewhere around 100 to 120,000. I think that will catch a lot of people off guard. Now, 120K conservatively if we see that outcome. Now, if we don't see that in the short term over these next very, very, very important few months, we trade sideways for an extended period of time. We don't start seeing $85,000, $90,000 Bitcoin until, say, after July, into the fall. Then everything changes for me, and all of a sudden I turn into a super mega bull, and I start saying, okay, Bitcoin probably will reach $250,000 or $300,000.
Let's talk about this one. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has come out publicly, and today I'm very excited to hear him speak later today. But he's come out publicly and he said he wants to eliminate taxes for crypto.
Sure.
What do you think the chances are? Because again, let's remember how this all played out. I think Robert F. Kennedy was the first pro-crypto presidential runner, right?
Yes.
And originally, I think he was a Democratic candidate. He flipped independent. But he was the original crypto-friendly presidential option. Then Trump, who was dabbling, right? He had the NFTs. He did some things. And now, recently, the current administration has all of a sudden changed their tune, and they are very pro-crypto as well.
Yeah. They have to be.
So, they have to be. So, again, let's go back to Robert F. Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy says no crypto taxes. How would you feel if, no matter who it was, whether it was the Republican candidate, the Democratic candidate, or the independent candidate, how would you feel if again, they all got on the same page with that, and whoever got elected implemented that in November.
Sure.
What would that do for you with the bull market in your mind? Would that extend us out further than you would expect, or are we not giving into a 2025 summer winter rally? I know there's some people out there that are looking, and let us know in the comments, when is your timeline? What's your peak bull market prediction? But thoughts on that?
First off, smash that like button.
Oh,
Share this stream, because what I'm about to say may sound ridiculous. If they were to eliminate taxes on crypto in the United States, where we have the strongest market, the strongest traditional market out of any market in the entire world, I could see $1 million Bitcoin happen a lot sooner than people would expect.
yeah.
Now, that
I
being
could see
said,
it flip gold.
Sure, yes.
I mean, you're getting taxed on gold.
Yes. But I will say also, guys, let's not forget here. People are going to say whatever they can to get elected. Let's not forget about that.
Yep.
We cannot forget about that. They're going to say a lot of things just so they gain favor. Don't forget that. But still be happy for the different switch that we're seeing, the turn in events where they're talking pro crypto. That's all you can hope for and wish for, and that's what we're starting to see now.
It's true.
And I'm happy about that.
Politicians are still politicians at the end of the day.
Yes.
And so we got to always remember that, guys. And let's leave that at that.
Yes.
Let's leave that one at that.
Yes.
Joel King in the chat, I see you, brother. Welcome back, guys. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. We got Black Sea here. We are at this conference, and later today, Anthony Pompliano.
Yes.
We're gonna see Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Let's see, and we're trying to decide exactly. I think we're probably gonna do a little like steak dinner here tonight, maybe,
Yes.
or maybe go see some karate combat. What do you guys think we should do? Let us know in the comments down below. Gold Pony Crypto in the chat.
Good to see you.
Hey, Gold Pony, how you doing, brother? How's the conference going? Conference is going well, man. And a lot of great speakers. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest takeaways for me, and we actually were on one of Oscar Ramos's. He had a live stream earlier, and I mentioned it in his live stream, but I want to talk to my audience. And shout out to all the Jasmine holders. I know you guys were making bank today. But one thing I said earlier in the Oscar Ramos live stream that we're helping out with is being at this conference, Gold Pony, has kind of reopened my eyes, and it's something we've said a lot. We are still in the infancy of crypto. We are still in the infancy of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of real application going on yet when it comes to healthcare, supply chains.
No.
And we're about to see a lot more progress in that space. Even today, we were listening to, I forget exactly what the group was that was talking about it, but talking about not your keys, not your wallet, talking about self-custody, right? Even the self-custody folks that are out there, like Ledger and some of the others, there's still a centralized component to them that makes them not entirely secure. And so you're still having people coming out and trying to develop technologies and a more decentralized self-storage capability that's more secure than a ledger. And so even with something as simple as self-custody, we're still inventing, we're still seeing progress be made.
Yes. I also said earlier, it's become kind of a meme to say that we're early. But when you come to these different conferences and you start to really dive deep into the cryptocurrency industry, you start to realize that actually it's true. We are still early, and it's quite fascinating, and boy oh boy does it make me massively bullish.
Yeah, I'm really getting bullish. It's super cool to be, because we're sitting at home, we're making videos, we're chatting, we're looking at the news, we're looking at the buzz on Twitter, but you're not getting to hear as much language and some real insight from the actual developers as when you come to something like this to see projects that you've never even heard of, projects that might not even be the next big one, right?
Yeah.
But maybe some of them are. And so it's very interesting, and I'd encourage anybody. You don't have to be a YouTuber. you don't have to be a crypto guru or you know,
or developer, or have a crypto business.
It's just interesting.
Yeah.
To come here, maybe meet some people, but that's not even what it's about. It's about
seeing where we're headed.
Seeing where we're at, where we're headed, and what the again. I'm gonna keep using this term. What's the temperature in the room?
Yeah.
And the temperature in the room is very curious, very excited, and very focused.
Yeah.
Very focused. A lot of interesting developments and more things that we're gonna see. I'm very interested to hear Anthony Pompliano speak. That's going to be interesting. I haven't actually listened to his content in a little bit, so it'll be kind of refreshing to hear from him.
If he's only a Bitcoin maximalist.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. And I'm ready. You know, we got the Ethereum ETF coming, and I think that's the green light for DeFi. And it was weird. We heard about like those cash mixer today. The mixing.
Tornado Cash.
So there's a lot of things being developed here. Gold Pony, you like Pomp? He's pretty good. Yeah, one of the best speakers in the crypto. He's a great speaker. I was watching like his lunch show for a little bit. Mostly in the pandemic, I was listening to him a lot in the last bull market. But obviously, we've been pretty bogged down with our own content. You know, trying to print. By the way, Gold Pony Crypto in the chat, a fantastic influencer, fantastic YouTuber, content creator. You guys should check him out. He's got a crypto channel. He's got a car channel. He's awesome. Go give him a like. By the way, smash the like button if you guys are here. You know, we're here in Austin, Texas. Yeah, so we're going to go to dinner, it looks like, with Austin and Zach Humphreys and Austin Hilton and another fellow who we didn't really get a chance to meet yet. But, yeah, we're all staying in an Airbnb here and just kind of getting ready for the big show. We've got some other influencers walking past us right now, I think, from Discover Crypto.
Yeah,
here.
how about that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's here right now. Absolutely everybody's here, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
30 viewers, 13 likes. Anth Crow, hey, good to see the duo together. Yeah, good to be together, my brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun at this conference, but I think we're going to get back to it. I think there's some more speakers coming up. So
let's do it.
I think Pomp is speaking soon. So, guys, we're going to jet, but thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the like if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Another video coming later today. Did not see George. We'll keep an eye out for him. I know he's in town today because he is hosting his karate combat, which is super, super cool. So we'll keep an eye out. But just having fun, guys. We'll catch you next time. I'm Crypto Kip.
I'm Black Sea. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
See you next time, folks. Peace.